Go.
Hi, my name's Alex Wallace, and these are my two guests, my mom and dad.
Hi.
Hi.
And today we're going to be talking about childcare facility. Imagine you are coming home at 4 o'clock p.m. from a long day of class, heading towards your room and closing the door. You begin to setting up for a long day afternoon of studying. You hear a light tapping on the door. You slowly creak it open, fear what's behind the door, only to find a 1-year-old who pooped his diaper, begins to grin at you, and cleverly twinkles his eyes, calling out your name. Behind him is 2 toddlers crying and fighting over a baby doll. A roar of the children fighting and the aroma of manure fills your space. You live at your home, provide childcare. You need privacy, space, time, yourself, and to have your mom available. The difficulty of you living in a childcare facility. I have lived in a childcare facility owned by my mother for the last 16 years. I have worked as a secondary provider or substitute in the last childcare facility for 5.5 years. My mom and I have been successfully having a childcare facility and having a family life as well to run childcare facility in your home, which having a family life as well could be difficult. We will be considering 2 problems: daycare space versus the child space, and my mom versus daycare mom. Let's take a closer look into these 2 problems. My first problem is running childcare facility, is that you need space for yourself and your daycare. You're still having space for the child. The State of Nebraska Family Childcare Home Compliance Guild states, 42, the child care provider shall ensure that the 35 square feet of an indoor space per child, including area not designated for the child care, is available. You must use up a certain amount of space in your home. For child care, the bathroom, hall, the food preparation area is not included. Not included. In those figures, please note that even the state realizes that you need space that is not designated for daycare, child daycare. Parents.com state, while you're on your own, kids may be benefited from having you with them all day. They may not be in their own home. Their toys and their moms and other kids can be very difficult. When you are child care in your own home, though, your child loses everything that is theirs. The share of the time, their mother, their home, and their toys. Parents.com also states that your house may overrun with toys and gear. If you're not able to keep a separate space the day you care, the key of having the separate space, though, is childcare and for your child. According to Dr. Gales, Gross, Why Your Child Needs Your Own Space, states that if your child lives in your own house, she knows that recognition may have limited resources. Therefore, anything that you can do to give her your own space and place foster not only gratitude but also independence. Excuse me. Children need a space of their own that they don't have to share with other children. Take childcare children. My mom found a reasonable solution in my room was mine. No one is allowed unless I invite them, and I am now go to my room and shut the door till I get answered with any toy or items in my room. Off limits from childcare. When I was small, all my toys that were important to me stayed in my room. Now that I'm an adult, my television, my computer, my Xbox, and all my adult toys are in my room and are limited to everyone else. So yeah. Allowing to the children to have their own items and space is very important. But there's a second problem. It needs to be solved. The second problem is running a home childcare and sharing time with my family. Family childcare, environment grading scale standards. Family childcare speaks on page number 36 about rating and providing a balanced personal of a caregiver's responsibility to provide excellent care and require providers to able to coordinate with good caregiving activities. It speaks of paying personal bills during nap and running errands while you're stopping at a local park. Taking these skills and playing a balanced family and children, my mom was good at this. At nap time, she meant to help my homework, story time, and seeing and watching that special cartoons I always knew when children were working on their crafts and projects, playing in the backyard, and my mom had tension. And that time, she'd take 2 minutes to tell her something that was important to me. My mom always made nights time and my weekends time, just like my other working parents. Childcare providers need to weekends and evenings to their own child. Some space for myself. This was special time to watch shows together, go to the park, eat meals together, spend time with each other. Unlike the facts, you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can have a family life, childcare too. It's important to a childcare to have boundaries to your children in a childcare needs, a certain amount of space in the area in theirs. Same time, childcare, same needs for a space of his own. And separated from privacy allows space to your child, into your own room, and his own toys in his room. Childcare provides needs to focus on their childcare during the hours. During the full or time when your childcare aren't in need, childcare provides must remember their mom first. They must take the time to help, listen, and to be their own children, to be with their own children. I hope now you have a better understanding of what a family life is and a home childcare is too. And thank you for watching my video. You get that? Pause it.